Okay, so this week's update is kind of a little update. The weather's been crazy around here. So we had 3 days of 80-degree weather in March. One of those was a record-breaking day. It was 86 degrees, highest ever weather in March. Anyway, so it created an opportunity to go out for a walk after dinner, which is ideal. You read any of the literature, if you've lived in Rome, you know passeggiata is a thing. So, and it's that nice walk after dinner. Anyway, so we decided to do that on Saturday. And we had a little walk, and she walks a little, her age. So we have to keep reminding to hold in the core so that she can take bigger steps instead of those little steps that, so, and she's grateful for being reminded to do that, because then she's like, oh yeah, it does make it easier to walk. Anyway, we got back to the house. It was definitely dusk, getting into, kind of those dark shadows of the last light of day. And I opened up the screen door and I held it open. And usually what I do is I put the little thingy so it just holds open on itself, and I back up and give her plenty of room to get into the house. Well, she decided to just go underneath my arm like London Bridge, and I didn't stop her, didn't think anything of it, but she didn't lift up her leg high enough to get up on the step, and so she fell. I caught her as she was going down, and she broke a nail. That was the short story of it, but it took her a while to figure out, number one, okay, no broken bones. She was surprised, and she took a couple minutes, and then she figured out how to kind of crawl up onto the doorstep. So this is going right into our front door. And then I said, well, why don't you turn around and sit there, and then you can stand up, and then you can step into the house. Excuse me. And so she sat there, and then she decided it would be better to go down off of the step, turn around, hold onto the bricks, back on the step, up the step into the house. Fortunately, the dog was out back. We didn't have to worry about a dog, pushing past us or getting all excited or getting in the way. So we just took our time. She got in. She was fine. We had to clip her fingernail that got chipped, and all's well that ends well. Now, she's had some really bad falls where she's chipped her teeth, she's broken bones, she's ended up, but she hasn't had anything like that since she left Arizona. No falls. This is the first one. And so, it's one of those things where you go, wow, how come there were these falls in Arizona? Is it just that it was too hot? What was going on? How come so lots of questions, lots of concerns, but anyway, we made it through. It's okay. She's a lot tougher than she thought she was. And she definitely is more comfortable in 80-degree weather than I am. So I think she'll do really well in the summer. Anyhow, big long update about nothing.